Oh hell. I'm gonna get out and do at least a little ride today. Not nearly as hot as it was yesterday. Well, anyways, got a good mission to go on. Gonna go get some freezer juice and libations for the camping trip next week. Yep. Get to go up and spend time with the gang again. Actually down and spend time with the gang. They're going to be in Old Orchard Beach. So I get to go over and spend a couple nights and have some fun with the crew. So, freezer juke stocks. Easy for me to say. Freezer juice stocks ready to go. Leave Friday. Hopefully about 1 o'clock unless work gets in the way. But anyways, the week that was. Or what a week it was. Last Monday was supposed to be my last full day of vacation, but scheduling conflict with some meetings, I had to drive up to Montreal. Oh, we'll pick this up when we get on some back roads. Yeah, it's hotter out here than, well, at least out on this part of the country than it is at home. So yeah, definitely going to be a short ride. Oh well. I'm not complaining about the heat and humidity, just pointing it out. I don't have to shovel this stuff. So back to the week that was. So now that we're on some nice slower roads and the wind noise shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, so I had to drive up to Montreal on Monday, which, yeah, that's not so bad. I was going to take the Spyder up, but then I was thinking, well, nah, I'd have to stop a couple times, and I really didn't want the drive up, and more specifically the drive back, to take any longer than need be, so took the truck up, which proved to be the right decision because some of their highways are not in real good shape up there in Canada. And it would have been a bumpy ride. But yeah, my ingenious planning, I ended up arriving in downtown Montreal at rush hour time, and what should have taken me 3 hours and 45 minutes took me 4 hours and 45 minutes. Oh well, it is what it is. But the other thing I found out is that Montreal, I would advise not going there until sometime in 2022, because at this particular point in time, every single major highway is under construction. What a frickin' mess. Good Lord. City rush hour traffic is bad enough, but you throw all the construction in and it's like, whew, no fun whatsoever. So, get a scooter wave. So anyways, yeah, I got up there. Trip went alright, and my truck's plenty comfortable, but got to the hotel, and hotel they put me up at is literally across the street from our offices. Quite handy. But they have very soft beds, and my back requires a slab. Soft beds can cause me problems, and boy, did it. I got up the next morning, I was so sore, it's like, oh my god. Then went over and sat in a conference room with ergonomic chairs. Well, they're plenty ergonomic if you're somewhere between 5'4" and 5'10". If you're 6'5", they aren't ergonomic at all. They hit you in all the wrong places. And sitting in the conference room and getting up once over oh, 7-8 hours that we're in there. Yeah, my back was pretty much toast. They were all going out to dinner that night, and I said, no, can't make it. And we'd actually scheduled a trip so that we had time Wednesday morning if we needed it. Luckily, we did not. So I went back to the hotel and tried to do everything I know how to do to alleviate the back pain, because I've been through it before. I'll go through it again. And well, everything I tried didn't work. It got to the point where 1 o'clock in the morning I had to get up and go to the bathroom, and I could barely stand up. I couldn't straighten up for sure. As I was hobbling my way over across the room, it looked like I was hunting for a damn contact lens. I was so bent over. It's like, oh, this isn't good. But anyways, got back to sleep and tried something else, and by the time I got up in the morning it was a little bit better. Not great, but it was like 4 o'clock and I just couldn't sleep anymore. So I said to hell with it and started getting ready. Hobbled on out to the car and jumped in, and so far in front of rush hour traffic, the ride home wasn't bad. 3 hours and 45 minutes, almost to the dot. And the back actually felt better after sitting in my nice firm seat in my pick-em-up. With plenty of leg room, so I hobbled into the house and spent that day doing as little as possible. I was working, but I was sitting in my chair doing it. Moving as little as humanly possible. And it started feeling better. Spent a night in my bed, and Thursday feeling a bit better. Ended up having to go down noontime. I had to go down to the pharmacy, pick up my medications. And as I was moving around and walking around, I actually started feeling a little bit better. So I was like, oh, this is good. Because I was actually nervous that I wasn't going to be able to do my camping trip. It hurt that bad. But I made it in, got to the pharmacy, and came back out, went back and proceeded to move as little as humanly possible again. And another night in my bed, which is a slab. Got up next morning and oh, I was feeling so much better. Went grocery shopping, and about noontime I was moving around fairly good, but yeah. So I wanted to go over to my friends for a couple cocktails that night, and I was like, God, I don't know if I can take the Spyder or not. So I went down to the basement and actually tested getting on and off the Spyder and moving for the brake pedal and so forth, and should have filmed it, but it's one of those deals where I figured I was 50-50 if I'd be successful, and I hate filming failure. Well, failure of myself anyways. Other people is kind of funny. But yeah, I ended up going out for a little ride Friday night, and then yesterday made the decision. It's hotter than hell yesterday, so I was like, good excuse not to do anything. Went down, sat at the boat launch with my cousin for a while, and then went back and just drank a few Moscow mules and stayed as cool as possible. Got this morning, I was feeling pretty good, and I was thinking, well, maybe I'll go for a ride, but I talked myself out of it. But I had to go get some more freezer juice, so I had an excuse to get my ass out of the chair for a little while anyways. And just as soon as I left, I was like, yeah, I gotta go on a little ride anyways. So yep, ready to go. I'm going to try to be as low-key as possible this week too. the heat's supposed to break. It's not as hot today as it was yesterday, but yeah, if you're sitting out in the sunshine, you'll roast. Every 20 minutes they'll have to flip you over and baste. But, so yeah, to the camping gang, see you next Friday night. So looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Wish I could spend more nights, but I'll take what I can get with this crew.